Good morning. Before the noise of the world reaches you, before your phone fills with notifications, and before the responsibilities of the day begin to pull at your attention, take a moment to breathe. This moment right here is a gift. The simple fact that you opened your eyes this morning means that your story is not over yet. There is still purpose in your life. There is still grace waiting for you in this day. The Bible reminds us in 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, "Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you." Think about that for a moment. God is not asking you to carry the weight of everything alone. He is not asking you to hold every fear, every uncertainty, every unanswered question inside your heart. Instead, He invites you to release it all into His hands. Many people wake up already feeling overwhelmed. The mind starts racing before the feet even touch the floor. Thoughts about work, family, finances, responsibilities, expectations, and problems that still haven't been solved begin to pile up. But today, before all of that takes control of your thoughts, let's pause and remember a powerful truth. You are not alone. God has been watching over you even while you slept. Through every breath you took during the night, through every moment you were unaware of the world around you, His presence never left you. While you were resting, He was still working. While you were dreaming, He was still protecting. And now, as this new day begins, His mercy is fresh and ready for you. Sometimes life can make us feel like we have to handle everything ourselves. We try to control every detail, plan every outcome, and prepare for every possible problem. But the truth is, that kind of pressure was never meant for your shoulders. You were never designed to carry the entire weight of life by yourself. God invites you to trust Him. Trust is not always easy. It can feel difficult to release control when you can't see what lies ahead. It can feel risky to surrender your worries when the future feels uncertain. But faith grows in those moments when we decide to trust God, even when we cannot see the whole picture. Maybe yesterday was difficult for you. Maybe you went to bed feeling tired, discouraged, or disappointed. Perhaps there are things in your life right now that feel unresolved. Maybe you are waiting for an answer that hasn't come yet. Maybe you are praying for a breakthrough that seems delayed. But this morning carries a quiet promise. Because you woke up today, it means that God is still writing your story. Your life still has meaning. Your presence on this earth still matters. And even if you cannot see how things will work out, God is already moving in ways that are beyond your understanding. The sun rises every morning without asking permission. Light breaks into the darkness, whether we expect it or not. In the same way, God's grace often enters our lives quietly, steadily, faithfully. Today, allow yourself to receive that grace. Take a slow breath right now. Let your shoulders relax. Release the tension you might already be holding. The worries that feel heavy in your mind do not have to stay there. You can hand them over to God. Say this quietly in your heart: "Lord, I give this day to you." Those words may seem simple, but they carry powerful meaning. When you surrender your day to God, you are acknowledging that you do not have to face everything alone. You are choosing to walk with the one who sees the beginning and the end at the same time. God already knows every conversation you will have today. He knows every challenge you might face and every opportunity that may appear. Nothing that happens today will surprise Him. That means you can move through this day with confidence. Confidence does not mean life will be perfect. It does not mean problems will disappear instantly. Instead, confidence comes from knowing that no matter what happens, you are not facing it alone. The same God who created the oceans, who placed the stars in the sky, and who formed every mountain and valley, also cares deeply about the details of your life. He cares about your struggles. He cares about your worries. He cares about the silent battles you fight inside your heart that no one else can see. Sometimes people feel like their problems are too small to bring to God. They think God only cares about big dramatic moments. But the truth is that God cares about every part of your life. Nothing that concerns you is too small for Him. If something is heavy on your heart this morning, bring it to Him. Maybe you are worried about your future. Maybe you are dealing with financial pressure. Maybe your heart is carrying the pain of a broken relationship. Maybe you feel uncertain about decisions you need to make. Whatever it is, you do not have to pretend that everything is fine. God does not expect perfection from you. He simply invites honesty. You can come to Him exactly as you are. You can bring your fears, your doubts, your questions, and even your exhaustion. And instead of pushing you away, God welcomes you with compassion. The Bible tells us in Lamentations chapter 3 verses 22 to 23, "Because of the Lord's great love we are not consumed, for His mercies never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." That means today is a new beginning. No matter what happened yesterday, today holds fresh mercy. Mistakes from the past do not have to define the future. God's grace is always greater than our failures. So if you woke up today carrying regret or guilt, you can release that too. You do not have to punish yourself for what God has already forgiven. Instead, step into this day with a heart that is open to grace. As you move through this morning, remind yourself of a powerful truth. God is walking with you. He goes before you into every meeting, every conversation, every classroom, every decision, and every unexpected moment. Even the things you cannot predict are already known by Him. When challenges arise today, remember that you can pause and pray. Prayer does not have to be complicated. Sometimes the most powerful prayers are the simplest ones. You can whisper, "God, help me." You can say, "Lord, give me wisdom." You can pray, "Father, give me peace." God hears every sincere prayer, no matter how short or quiet it may be. And when you invite Him into your day, something remarkable begins to happen. Your perspective changes. Instead of facing problems with panic, you begin to face them with peace. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you begin to feel supported. Instead of believing that everything depends on your strength alone, you start to remember that God's strength is working within you. The Bible reminds us in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." That means your weaknesses do not disqualify you. In fact, they are often the very places where God's strength becomes most visible. When you feel tired, God can renew your strength. When you feel uncertain, God can guide your steps. When you feel afraid, God can fill your heart with peace. So today, instead of trying to prove that you are strong enough to handle everything, allow yourself to rely on God's strength. You do not have to carry every burden alone. You do not have to solve every problem by yourself. You do not have to know every answer before taking the next step. Faith simply asks you to trust God with the next step. And sometimes that step is simply choosing peace instead of worry. Right now, take another slow breath. As you inhale, imagine peace filling your heart. As you exhale, release the stress and pressure you may be carrying. God's presence is with you in this moment. You are safe. You are loved. You are seen. And no matter what this day brings, God's grace will be enough for you.